It's a $10,000.
Oh, what the is that?
Sometimes you gotta gamble a little bit.
I'm just gonna say it right now. We're going for 1,000 ounces this year.
Oh, holy! Shut her down, Mark! Shut her down! $35 years ago when I started here, we were getting $500 an ounce. Well, right now we're getting 3 times as good, right? We have record high gold prices. So the more material we run, the better we're likely to do. At this gold price, we're gonna have to open up new ground quick. I mean, it is now or never, right?
400 yards from Tony's camp, the potential new ground is at the heart of Paradise Hill.
All the brown up on top is all overburden that we put there before.
To get to the pay, Tony will have to move a mountain. When he opened his first cut on Paradise Hill 30 years ago, he had to pile the worthless overburden on top of virgin ground. Since then, he's mined around the waste site, piling 50,000 yards of overburden, enough to fill 15 Olympic swimming pools, on top of what could be a massive layer of gold-rich pay dirt.
Let's have a look. See, bingo. See that? See, you can see it plain as daylight, right? The white gravel has gold in it, the brown gravel is useless. We definitely have a sliver of pay sitting right there. The trick is how far in does it go? It could go in 10 feet, it could go in 40 feet. That's the thing you don't know.
Tony's hit a pay streak, but to find out how much gold it contains, he must remove 50,000 yards of overburden.
My mind is pretty much well made up. If we strip this and we sluice this, that could be a nice little piece, really. It's almost kind of like a piggy bank that I left behind 30 years ago.
If Tony's right, this piggy bank, buried for 30 years, could be worth over $1 million.
Hey, Monica D. Copy, Monica D. Copy.
Sure do, sure do.
Will you get over there for a minute, please?
Okay, I will be there shortly.
Hey, what'd you find?
See, there might be a whole layer of pay underneath there yet.
You guys put all this overburden here, what, 30
Yes.
years ago?
Yeah.
You don't remember what it looks like?
No, all I know is that we did put a cut on the far side, but as to how far and what we left in between, no, not really.
Okay, are you sure it's gonna pay out?
Well, we'll see.
Costs a bit to put a D10 in there for a couple of days, though. I know fuel's low right now, but it still adds up.
I know. Sometimes you gotta gamble a little bit, dude. So I'll take the chance on it. Let's make it disappear and find out what's underneath it.
All right.
To build up the war chest he needs to expand, Parker split his crew in half to run 2 massive wash plants.
How'd you sleep last night with that rainstorm, man? I slept pretty good.
Made me sleep like a baby.
Hey, let me tell you something as a new father. The whole sleeping like a baby thing, complete lie. That means you woke up like at least 3 or 4 times.
I can't imagine.
In the last cut, co-foreman, mining veterans Mitch Blaschke and Brennan Ruo run wash plant Big Red.
We had some rain last night, so we're just hoping that we can keep up with Big Red.
4 miles west, loader operator Aaron Bowe feeds wash plants Lucifer. He's in a race to finish the pay in time to move the plant.
Just feeding the plant. I'm trying to finish up sluicing this pay so we could get into our next cut, get back to getting that gold.
The wash plant move is part of Parker's radical new plan to make up for lost time by pushing his crew to move the plants faster and more often. Aaron Bowe joined Parker's crew in 2014 as a rock truck driver.
Yeah, let's get that stuff up to the plant.
Since then, he's proved himself as a loader operator.
If it's just me over here at Big Red today, it's just me on my lonesome.
has loaded the hopper with wet pay dirt, which slid down the slick rubber belt, clogged the rollers, and jammed the conveyor.
This is a lesson I've learned the hard way before. I guess I was just thinking about some days off instead of focusing on what I should have been focused on. Yeah, we got everything away from the rollers. Best case scenario, everything fires up. All right, moment of truth. Is that now? Yeah, I don't know what that beeping is. It's not good. I've never even had this problem before. Oh, it'd be lovely if Shane, he has that magic touch and he just presses a button and it works. Fantastic.
I want to check to see that that drum's trying to turn up there. No, might be cooked. It's broken, that's why.
Oh.
2 hours after the shutdown, mechanic Shane Smith replaces the broken drive belt.
Well, now we'll know it's not the belts if we still got an issue. Fingers crossed.
All clear?
Yeah, I'm clear.
That looks good.
Looks good there?
Yeah. Should be good to go.
So should we send Aaron through the wash plant? Guy? I mean, the conveyors are great until that happens.
Till something happens, yeah?
When you're running soupy, you have to sit there and babysit the plant and not be at the other end of the cut when everything up.
Parker's back on track to finish running pay, but now his crew has even less time to move the plant, and he's lost 2 hours valuable sluicing.
I mean, telling me you screwed up doesn't change that it's a $10,000 up.
Rick's 700 excavator, used to dig out pay dirt, is down with a blown hydraulic hose. Mechanic Carl Rost needs to fix it before the stockpile of pay runs out, or they'll have to shut down the plant.
I picked this hose up on my way up, and we're gonna feed this through here right now, and hopefully have this thing up and running so the boys can put it to work. Perfect timing, buddy.
Yeah?
Gotta run this line up properly. And,
Well, what do you need from me?
if you could pass it up through, it's just hard for me to run it up there and grab it at the same time. And then feed that up in there, and all right, there you go. I'll put it together.
Awesome.
Okay, now we're ready for hydraulic fluid.
It's like 2 stories to get up on this thing.
Sure is nice having you out here, Rick.
Yeah, well, I don't know why it took me 2 years to figure out that I'm better off in the field than in the office, but that's my plan, right? I have the most experience, and that means I need to be out there doing the work and directing the work, so I'm gonna be out in the field the whole time this year.
Things are sure different than last year. You stepping up and being the foreman, it's huge, man.
Well, once this hydraulics oil's in here, you can just button it up and
Yep.
we'll be back up and running.
I'll put these covers back on and put that fan on there, and we'll rock.
All right. 300's back. Oh, yeah. Back in business.
This year, man, already a huge change. Rick stepping up and, you know, being the foreman is huge for us, right?
Rick's back in the game, with a chance of getting the 100 ounces he owes claim owner Troy.
Huh. Looks awfully white over there. Tony, do you copy, Tony? You know, I seem to have found a little bit of a white layer. Doesn't seem to be much of it there.
I'll be right over there.
I don't know if Tony's gonna want to keep going or if he's gonna want to pull the plug.
Let's go have a look at it. It's too bad it's not 200 feet wide, huh?
Monica has hit virgin ground, but the pay layer is only 10 feet wide.
Do you want to just keep digging down and hope it's there, or?
We stuck 100 grand in it so far, so we might as well keep on going.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
I mean, we seem to have spent a ton of money to get in here, you know, with all the man hours and all the fuel costs. I don't know if Tony just didn't remember how little was there or what the going on, but it doesn't look so hot to me.
Don't stop for nobody.
Parker has a new strategy to move his wash plants every time they run out of pay, to save fuel and speed up his operation.
Not many people get to work with their kids, but it's been a good experience.
He's put father and son mechanics Shane and Ty Smith in charge of the move.
We've been working together for the last 4 years. Pretty much every single day we're up here. Sucks some days, but most of the time it's pretty good.
Aww. That's only for the camera.
Yeah, you guys don't see what happens at home. We're getting abused. This guy's nuts. Like, only he would like a 100,000-pound wash plant sliding down a hill at him and think it's funny. Looks crooked.
Well, this kind of sucks.
And now he's trying to figure out how to fix it. When you level up this plant, you got to get the sluice runs and the plant level all in one. And the sluice runs have to be perfectly level.
There's just no room to do nothing. I'm tempted to pull it back this way and then just carve this out again. Yeah, let's do that.
While pulling Slucifer onto its new pad, one of the pontoons dug in, making the wash plant uneven. Now Shane wants to pull Slucifer back down the ramp, use the excavator to level and firm up the pad, and drag the wash plant back into position.
It's the only way. Cowboy way. Redneck way.
Hey, Shaner, watch your boom. Shaner, it's coming. Shaner. Holy, take her easy, buddy. Okay, you're good enough. Good. Good enough.
The plant out of his way, Shane levels the pad.
The plant dug in a little bit on the one side. I'm gonna throw some material in here, just pat it up a bit and pull it back on again. It'll do it. We'll give her a try. Pull up here, and I think we'll get it this time.
You're a wild man.
Yeah, baby. Throw the level on that thing.
Pretty level. Check her out, cowboy.
She happy there?
She's sitting pretty.
You guys did a really good job on this thing.
It was a battle.
Yeah, let's see if this thing will start up. Oh, yeah!
Moving Slucifer took the entire day shift.
Oh, it's running fine.
Last week, Rick brought on Carl's friend Mark, and the pressure is on the newest team member to keep the wash plant fed. This spring, Mark lost his job as a pipeline mechanic at the start of the pandemic.
I was unemployed for about 5 months, so it just feels great to get back in the seat and to be able to actually put money in the bank. For me, I really don't care where I work, just as long as you got decent guys to work with.
Shut her down!
The hose that supplies water to the wash plant has blown.
Not good. Working with junk, man.
Without water, Rick's operation is shut down.
Hey, Rick, got a copy? We need you down here. We had to shut down the wash plant. The lay flat broke.
All right, I'm on my way.
Here's the split. It's about 16 inches. This stuff's a little old, so I'm not surprised.
This is what happens?
Like that whole seam is gonna rip
Yeah.
down the whole pipe. We're gonna need another coupler of some type.
Every hour they're shut down costs Rick in precious lost gold.
I just grabbed some.
Okay,
There's one connector in here.
perfect.
Mark prepares a coupler to patch the leak.
I'm just prepping these surfaces with this wire brush. It gets corroded. I'm sure this was zinc plated at one time, but it's not anymore. Check her for cracks, hook her up, see if she works. Good enough.
Fire it up, see what it looks like.
Yeah. Let's get this thing running again. Fire that thing up.
Yep. We're going to have to live with that. Looks like we know what we're doing here.
The hose repaired, the Nest crew gets back to mining.
Haul ass, Mark! Get that hose swinging! It's already got holes everywhere, but a $2 fix, it'll get us through another week probably.
By the end of the week, Tony's completely mined out the piggy bank cut. Tony needs 85 ounces to cover his costs.
60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105.20.
Worth almost $185,000.
Not as much as I thought it would be. Memory didn't quite serve me, all right? So we spent, give or take, what, 150,000?
So, and you made about 185 on gold, so.
So we kind of covered.
You covered your.
Tony's profit on the piggy bank is just $35,000.
You know, you were all set and sure that you were going to make millions there. You think you know what's under the ground.
Well, this goes to show it's not a sure thing, right? Sometimes you take a chance. If you wanted the sure thing, go work for the government, right?
That's right.
Let her rip.
First up, Big Red. With no shutdowns, it's been running pay from the last cut at 220 yards an hour.
280, 300, 320, 330, 340, 357.05.
Worth $625,000. Big Red's most profitable week ever.
That's a hell of a week.
Well, Shane, you're the hero. You ready?
Sure.
Between a conveyor jam and the move to a new cut, Slucifer was down for a whole day.
150, 170, 180, 200, 270, 300, 320, 337.0.
Worth $590,000.
Good week.
Where are we at, Chris?
Okay, so for the week, we got 694 ounces.
Oh,
Sweet, huh? For the season, it puts us at 1,674 ounces.
Rocketing gold prices mean Parker's crew has mined over $1.2 million worth of gold in just 1 week. His highest weekly total ever.
And that's a solid week. That puts us definitely getting rolling on the right track now.